Okay, hi everybody. So we are doing our presentation on insulin. We'll be focusing on insulin. And first I'll introduce ourselves. So I'm Maria, and this is Ali, Jen, and Cameron. So first, what is insulin? By definition from Medicine.net, it said that insulin is a natural hormone made by the pancreas that controls the level of the sugar glucose in the blood. Insulin permits cells to use glucose for energy. Cells cannot utilize glucose without insulin. So in my own words, I'd say insulin is a hormone that is found in the bloodstream in your body and is first produced by the pancreas and is distributed throughout the body. It is a source of communication between hormones. Our body needs insulin to survive. So we wonder, what is the main purpose of insulin? Well, the first thing is to lower our blood sugar. On average, we need around 1 teaspoon of sugar per 9.5 liters of blood. Most people have more than that, so that's why we have diabetes. Insulin has the job of cleaning out the bad blood cells to decrease the glucose levels in the body. And function. What is the function? It stores sugar, which is, sorry, I can't pronounce it. It's like a string of sugar molecules in the muscle and the pancreas. Insulin has extra sugar that gets transferred to fat, and so it is a fat-making hormone. It also helps to absorb amino acids, which is protein, and it is also absorbed. Insulin is absorbed by potassium and is necessary for many parts of your body to have potassium to travel through your entire body. Insulin also retains sodium. That is why when you eat a lot, you feel heavy, but it's just the fluids inside of your body that make you feel heavy.
Alright, so the history of insulin goes all the way back to 1869, and the beta cells were discovered by Paul Langerhans, and then between 1914 and 1916, Nicholas C. Paulescu first extracted a pancreatic anti-diabetic agent that had treated dogs, and Frederick Banting and Charles H. Best were credited with discovering the hormone insulin in the pancreatic extracts of dogs in 1921. They had injected the hormone into a dog and found that it had lowered their high blood glucose levels back to normal. And with the help of James B. Collett and J.J.R. McLeod, Banting and Best had developed insulin that was used for human treatment. And their first medical success was with a boy who had type 1 diabetes, and he was successfully treated in 1922.
Alright, so I'll be talking about structure of insulin. Insulin is composed of 2 peptide chains referred to chain A and chain B. The 2 chains are linked together in disulfide bonds. Like the picture shown up here, there's the chain A. Chain A is on top, the chain B is on the bottom. This picture is a 2D model of insulin. And there's 21 amino acids in chain A, and there's 30 amino acids in chain B. And the picture shown up here, this is from modelview.org. This is what they believe what a 3D model of insulin looks like, and the formula above it is the formula for insulin. Insulin is a hormone which plays a role in the regulation of the glucose levels. A lack of insulin or an inability to adequately respond to insulin can each lead to the development of the symptoms of diabetes.
So the synthesis. Synthetic insulin was in 1978. Scientists synthesized human insulin from E. coli bacteria using recombinant DNA technology by preparing 2 DNA sequences for A and B chains and human insulin and introduced them in a plasmid of E. coli. This then led to the production of human insulin genes. And there are 5 types of insulin you can take, which are number 1, rapid acting. This one controls spikes in blood pressure. Number 2 is short acting. This one covers your insulin needs during meals, but doesn't have to be taken at every meal. Number 3, intermediate acting. This one controls blood sugar levels for up to 12 hours or longer. Number 4, long acting. Most people take it before bed because it lasts 20 to 26 hours. And lastly, number 5, premix. This one is a combination of intermediate and short term.
So insulin in different body systems. So first, we'll start with homeostasis, how insulin connects to it. Homeostasis is a system that keeps your body regulated and keeps your body going. And insulin, if the blood glucose concentration rises above normal range, insulin is released, and this stimulates the body's cells to remove glucose from the blood. And then we'll look at digestion. The pancreas is a large part of this. Okay, let me start again. As well as the digestive juice, it secretes a hormone that's insulin. It helps to regulate the amount of sugar in the blood. And respiratory, the system allows the body to take in oxygen and expel carbon dioxide. This process is known as the gaseous exchange. We generally breathe between 12 and 20 times a minute, and there are a number of complications of diabetes that can negatively affect our breathing. Now, with the circulatory, the insulin travels throughout our bloodstream, so it is very important to have a good glucose level. And
So some interesting facts. On average, a person will have about 37 teaspoons of sugar each day. And unlike most medicines, insulin cannot be taken orally. In the 1st century, a Greek physician, sorry, I can't pronounce that, believed that diabetes was caused by a snake bite, and type 2 diabetes is more common than type 1 diabetes.
thank you for coming out and listening to us. Is there any questions? No? Thank you for listening to us.